Okay. I'm recording, y'all. Let's see if I can make this bullshit work. Alright, y'all. You know I love to show my face, but because I'm listening to TBA, I'm not gonna fucking even try to to be. I'm. I want to pretend like I'm talking to Jesus Christ, in a mission where there's literally nothing to do but maybe study the hardest book of all time, the Holy Bible, the most difficult to understand book that has ever been created. There will never be a. That's loud this nigga's bothering me. He yelling again. I don't know what TBA, I don't know when, but just some kind of way I was doing whatever I was doing. My phone, the silly ass piece of technology that even AT&T releases to the public, a $130 smartphone, a phone with no buttons, something that AT&T don't want to ever release, but that's just the way it is. People like a phone with no buttons, okay? And there should be a phone with no. There should be phones with no buttons. There just should be way, 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 way more phones that have buttons. But so I'm dealing with this phone with no buttons. This made by AT&T, a good company, a righteous company. They don't want big business to make the world whack, but they gotta change with the times. Burger King charges 55 cents for a water sometimes. Burger King don't want to do that. It's just the way it is. Even Burger King's bathrooms got a lock where if they weren't who they were in New Orleans, a fast food restaurant in one of the coolest state of all time, Louisiana. Louisiana is the coolest state that there ever will be. I mean, it's called the Louisiana Purchase. It's not called the New York Purchase. It's not called the Texas Purchase. It's not called the Los Angeles Purchase. It's the Louisiana Purchase, niggas. Louisiana made America. I don't know what TVA is saying. I'm not gonna actually listen to a goddamn TVA video while I'm trying to make my own video. All I know is I was trying to like listen to something while I talk, but the people who benefit from the things that I say are either too afraid or unwilling to actually really do anything for me for real. If you, my friend, if you love me, why won't you actually help me? Ask Naomi. You want to give me another book that I already bought just in case I get so frustrated that I lose shit I bought? Baby, please. You sweet as hell, but oh my God, you sweet, but you are rich. You rich, and I've always been poor, and now for the first time in 30 years, a man that was born within the structure of my family, dysfunctional but got stuff, it really just fell apart because of the dysfunction. It's not as if we had no money, it was just managed into the ground. When the man that held it all together died, it all unraveled and fell, and if I don't get it together, it'll all pass away. Sometimes that happens. Life is hard, the devil is busy. Lucifer Morningstar, big business, the Catholic Church, the most wicked of all time. Big business, the thing that was about to kill the church after the Illuminati invented money. After you had your own money, the Catholic Church just couldn't have kept the slavery going. After money was invented, the Catholics were basically had cancer in them. Basically, the Illuminati, the Catholic Church is more powerful than it has ever been in all the time. The Catholic Church has never been more powerful, and they have never been torturing people psychologically. It's more psychological than physical, but people have never been more tortured than the Catholic Church is doing. You've never had it worse than all of humankind. I mean, physically ain't nothing really wrong with you, but you are being tortured in ways that you cannot possibly imagine by the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is the most wicked, evil motherfuckers of all time, and they are winning, and they are beating you into the goddamn ground, and your words on the social media ain't doing nothing but making them laugh and roasting you harder like you're a marshmallow under a fire. Okay. So TBA is babbling about something. Basically, I was just finishing trying to make a goddamn fucking phone work, a damn phone. I got like I told you that I had a free phone and a paid phone, a phone I paid money for, and a phone that was free. When I got my number, you know my phone number, 318-393-2740. When I got a phone that had that number in it, went to Walmart in a city that I've only been to for 3 months. No human being in the modern time should have ever been able to get around New Orleans country, backwoods, racist, racist man, please. Nobody, no black man who grew up in a modern American city, a city that's so popular. So I don't want to say it's popular. Shreveport is not popular. Shreveport is poppin', not popular. It's poppin'. It's a poppin' city, but it ain't popular. It's a city in Louisiana. Most people have never heard of Shreveport, but Shreveport is world famous. It's famous as hell, but it's not popular by any stretch at all. But the WWE, when they come to my city, they don't go to my city. They go to the city beside my city. Nothing has ever pissed me off. That Shreveport, the thing that makes Shreveport Bossier hot is Shreveport. Between Shreveport and Bossier, people come to Shreveport and Bossier because of Shreveport. Nobody comes to Shreveport to go to Bossier. They come to Shreveport, and then while they're in Shreveport, if they give a damn about why it's Shreveport and Shreveport Bossier, they'll go to Bossier. But when the WWE comes to Louisiana and it's time to go to the Shreveport area, they never actually come to Shreveport. They always go to Bossier. And then nothing has pissed me off that the WWE businessman is so goddamn disrespectful that he will not do a show in Shreveport. I don't think he's ever done a Raw in Shreveport, and he's done live shows like SmackDowns from Bossier. Bossier is orders of magnitude not worth nothing in Shreveport. Don't nobody care about Bossier at all. How the hell can you go to Shreveport, the thing that make the most one of the, like a city so cultured? Like Shreveport is so ridiculously like influential within the course of human history that jazz musicians and like Jim Cornette name drops Shreveport on periodically in his wrestling stories. Like some man that is just a wrestling manager, travel like won't hop like afraid of planes, but if we gotta drive in a car and go to the territories somewhere where professional wrestling is hot, and he pretty much take a 9-10 hour 2-day car ride to go wherever prefer. We can make some money from wrestling. All your day, how long it takes is a car. Pit stops his car. So Jim Cornette can sit in the car, maybe driving. He's Jim Cornette, he the manager. My guess would be he's sitting in the car because he wasn't driving when he got out of the car and yelled at that woman in the burger. The burger, if I die and you never hear from me again, and this is my last video, please check out Jim Cornette, Burger King, not Burger King, Jim Cornette Dairy Queen. Jim Cornette Dairy Queen. Jim Cornette Dairy Queen. Jim Cornette Dairy Queen. Jim Cornette, a Southern gentleman, a Louisville player, the Louisville Lip, a man more gangster than I will ever be, ever. As a skinny, like skinny white man. He's a little thicker now. He's a little grayer now, but I mean he's an older gentleman. He's an old. I don't even want to call him old, but he's an older Jim Cornette now. He's a more heavier Jim Cornette now. He's even Jim is a little bit slower of a talker now. Like Jim Cornette is aging, but he hip, he wise, he know what's popping, he hear about stuff, but he like what he like. He don't care about everything everywhere. He ain't gonna let he ain't gonna let Whatever God can't deal with, man, he got stuff to do. And he gonna live his life. And if it's rest in peace, oblivion. If it's oblivion, he ain't scared of oblivion. He like George Carlin and Jim Cornette, two white men, know everything that's going on. Don't know everything. They don't know everything, but like if it's oblivion, I'm gonna be George Carlin. I'm gonna be Jim Cornette. And if it's over forever, it's over forever, and it doesn't bother me at all. Even if I'm gone, and even if I'm not even remembered, don't care at all. Lucifer's dream. Look, nothing ever. It all goes away. Don't care, man. I don't know how Jim, you as a professional wrestling manager, Jim Cornette, and George Carlin, a stone cold atheist, are that god dang righteous. I don't know how you became so righteous. I don't know how you became so righteous. I don't know what made you so righteous. Oh, I don't know how you became so righteous. I don't know why you're so righteous. I don't know why you're so good. I don't know how you know that this. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Jim. I don't like to pause for a long time like I'm PDA. I don't like to take long, dry pauses when I'm basically just reading one news article slowly that I'm not using the technology that I have to screenshot and zoom in and then put a definition and then add video. And like doing what I could do if I was legitimately trying to be helpful and I kind of just browbeat you and a nerd. I love Homer Simpson. Uh, if I were Homer Simpson, I hate nerds. I hate nerds, but they are good nerds. They're Steve Urkel nerds, and then they're Screech nerds. I'm a, I ain't no nerd, but I'm a simp to a level that you can't possibly imagine. But I'm simping for Laura Winslow right now. Do you know I used to call my sister Laura Winslow? She had a one picture where she was beautiful, black dress, and then she fell off soon as I was born. Her second picture, something that she should have been a better looking little girl if she was an obedient, loving child. Immediately when I was born, she was less attractive than a picture when she was first born. I mean, whatever happened when she heard that they was having it as a baby destroyed her inside, and she has become just the most wicked evil person that you ever met. Ain't gonna bust a grape. Ain't gonna bust a grape. Scared of roaches. The kind of woman who considers nursing but is afraid of an insect inside of an apartment. Like that kind of woman. Like, hey, guy who practically does everything in a house. All I do is pay I basically just hook the check up to an automatic, like, I make digitized money. Like, I basically just, I can't even, I'm a check flipper. I ain't trying to explain what I do, but I'm a check flipper. You get a salary, and I get a one-time payment. I get a one payment, and I gotta make one payment that I get once a month, stretch a whole month, and based on having a place to live and having some transportation, or determination that I will hang out in my part of town, and I will walk to the places that I'm interested in going, even though my sister won't transfer her vehicle to me. When she's at work, she will say, okay, I'm going to work. You ain't got nothing to do. You downtrodden, but you get a check and you help out around the house. I don't do anything around the house at all. not even wash my clothes because I have more clothes. I have so many clothes that I should just wear whatever I want to wear once and then either throw it away or give it away. That's how, when I say my sister got a lot of clothes, that's how many clothes she has. I've said a lot of stuff on a new channel, and maybe one or two of my loyal 300 is seeing it and doing whatever a normal person could do about the level of difficulty of the struggle life that I live. I mean, really, is the shit I'm putting under my real name. I mean, this shit is giving people meltdowns, man. They are begging the people that I know to do something, and man, this shit is not gonna work, or it may not work, or I'm really not trying to make you sad or mad. I am absolutely fine. Let me show you something. Jim Cornette, when you see this, let me show you how good I am before you worry. I'm recording this and I'm gonna post this, and I don't know how this whack ass phone with no buttons is gonna do me. So before you call the police by accident, you call the police, nigga, please. Fucking man. Jim Cornette, before you get so worried, you call the police, and she does what she does to direct the police to me. I'm in New Orleans, Louisiana. She's in Shreveport, Louisiana. She's at the top of the boot. I'm at the bottom of the boot. And she's a woman of reputation, and I'm a man who has nothing at all. I got one of these. This is what I have. I got this. Now, I lost this in a vision. Don't worry about the vision, but I lost this. Just know some kind of way I lost my driver's license. Now, the weakest part of my body is my bladder and my eyes. But other than my bladder and my eyes, there's nothing wrong with me physically at all. But my sister has convinced healthcare that I have some kind of psychological malfunction because I'm more intelligent than she could possibly be. I went to college immediately after I graduated high school. She's somebody who struggled to pass elite tests. She struggled to pass elite tests. I'm 4 years younger than her, and as soon as I graduated high school, I was already off to college. When my mother died when I was 18, I'm the younger child. I'm 4 years younger than my sister. When I, the younger child, the boy, outperformed a girl in school. And not only did I outperform somebody who was 4 years older than me, yeah, Cheryl ain't dumb. She graduated on time, 2003. I don't know, and she wasn't in the honor roll, but she graduated, and she wasn't no D-list graduate. She ain't get no C. I don't know if she got C. She wasn't no honor roll, but she graduated. She walked when she was supposed to walk. She wasn't good at taking the test, but she ain't no kind of stupid. She just a bad test taker because she don't like to study, period. She ain't no hard worker. Intellectual hard work, physical hard work, chores, just ain't no worker, period. But not dumb. So I got one of these. And all I really am trying to do, Jim Cornette, is get a place that I can afford. I make $914 a month, every month. It's a check you can't be taken. Even if I lose a card that they gave me, or if the Barksdale Federal Credit Union, evil cracker, pussy ass cracker, give a nigga 100 years, check out Plies. Check out Plies. Like, Jim Cornette, check out one song by a rapper. I know you hate rap music, but I want you to check out one song by one gangster rapper. He ain't from the South, but I think he's from the Midwest. I don't like region, but he ain't from the South. He is a ghetto, gold teeth wearing, bald head, hat wearing rapper. He is rapping like a rapper rap. You're gonna hate this at first. Just listen to the whole song. Plies is spelled Piles. 100 years. A white man like that figured out what I was doing, the way I was doing it. I basically asked him to take the fees off of my stuff. I had just talked to a black woman that was trying to give me a $40,000 loan for a car. Now, $40,000 loan, I don't really know if I can make my income. Hold on, let me go to the bathroom because I know I'm making somebody uncomfortable. Hold on. Hold on, Jim. TBA is still playing. I know you're capable of listening to a man talk But TBA is really talking about the black community. TBA is really like, I mean, I don't know how to describe TBA. Don't worry about TBA, Jim. TBA is a very, very, be a big problem. Don't worry about TBA. TBA is my problem. It's not your problem. TBA is a black community nuisance. He's a nuisance. There's no TBA, the Black Authority, Black Man, Shreveport, Louisiana. Says all kind of nonsense. If you want a good laugh at a black man just talking about nothing, just criticizing and interrogating and making fun of people. If you want to hear somebody say some of the most ridiculous, stupid stuff, a Shreveport black man talking about the black community, white supremacy, all that nonsense, stuff that you may or may not be interested in. Take out TBA, the Black Authority. He's out of Shreveport, Louisiana. I think you'll have a good time laughing and making fun and roasting TBA. If I don't make it, make fun of TBA. I want you to do it. I mean, I can do it, but I ain't as big as you, and I never will be. If you want to make fun of a black man and get away with it in a way that you should have been able to tell a joke, a 70-year-old joke about Africa, if you want to try that again in a way that New Jack would have let you, if he would have been a podcaster or something who could have co-signed your good whiteness, make fun of TBA, the Black Authority, as Jim Cornette with Brian Last. Make fun of TBA, the Black Authority. Do that for me, Jim. If I die in New Orleans, Louisiana, a city that the ultimate flipper, boss worker, do that for me. You're my favorite person ever. I was literally ready to give up on God, God Almighty, and come join you. And even if oblivion takes me, I'm going to have a lot of fun punishing whatever the fuck was trying, is doing it to us as the judge. All right, I'm literally in a bathroom, but I know that the devil or whatever the fuck is. Okay, TBO was talking about abortion and guns. They told the Democrats last year, my body, my choice, the Supreme Court. Oh, this is awful. The Supreme Court. Remember, I've been saying the whole time, the country don't give a damn. Occupied, sir. Occupied. Only these psychotic I'm literally in a building where a toilet that is at least 150 years old, and the toilets don't flush, and it ain't never no toilet paper in the toilet stall. Man, this is beyond cold. He's doing one of his. Okay, Jim, let's take the bullshit off these headphones that I got. Okay, what TBA just did in whatever video that just magically made its way into my orbit when I'm doing everything I can do to make a phone with no buttons, effective at being a social media influencer, and no laptop, no library that's open to at least 9 o'clock. Man, please. No fax machine, no car, no help at all. You ain't worth nothing. I won't even call a woman on the phone. The woman who I know is Miss Pinky. Grace House, Shreveport, Louisiana. I don't believe she's a 78-plus-year-old black woman claiming to be a former crackhead and all. Now she houses people. Because of how much my sister made me hate cops. A woman who brings up cops to men who are having disputes. Because she mentioned the police. I left a situation where I wasn't kicked out, but I was kind of thrown out. Man, maybe she did, maybe she didn't. I don't know. She's an old crackhead, from Shreveport. Like Shreveport is old as fuck, man. I mean, it's really Shreveport is really old. You a white man who get arrested, you understand how Shreveport is older than New Orleans, even though that New Orleans started America. You understand what I mean when Shreveport is older, even though New Orleans was before Shreveport. Yeah, you get what I mean. Like, there's a lot of history in Shreveport that New Orleans didn't never catch it at the time. Y'all basically don't do much here. You basically are a tourist attraction. Shreveport is popping as fuck. It's so popping, in fact, like it's the Roman Reigns upgrade. Shreveport is the Roman Reigns upgrade, the bloodline version of Louisiana. New Orleans was the rock in its day. When New Orleans was New Orleans before Katrina, it was the rock of Louisiana. It was the most electrifying man in all of that time. That's what New Orleans was to Louisiana. No, sir, I'm not on the phone. I'm trying to use the restroom, sir. Please, sir, leave me alone. Oh, God. I have no idea what's going on. I kind of just want to cut this goddamn video off because I don't know what time it is. I don't know. I don't know what time. I hate not knowing what time it is. Fuck, man. Look at my watch. The fucking gadget, the fucking toy I got busted because I tried to make it work better and the clock just switched to military time. A phone, an AT&T phone with my number. I'm trying to make some adjustments to make a buttonless phone more effective, and it just stopped working. Okay, I gotta watch it. See, I do shit like this. They gotta watch now. They're gonna watch. $20 watch at Walmart. Back in the day, a $20 watch. Look at this watch. Back in the day, a $20 watch would have been waterproof when I was a child. Like they sold waterproof watches, you know, in the '90s and shit when I was growing up. They sold shit like that. But some kind of way big business made it where even goddamn Walmart ain't open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Goddamn. You made it where Walmart is closed. Where Walmart has a time where they close. Walmart is a public resource. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Walmart built America. Sam Walton built America, not Rockefeller, nigga, old Jay-Z ass nigga. Fuck Jay-Z. Fuck him. You old Jay-Z ass nigga. Jay-Z is the king of hip hop, and you didn't already know Jim Cornette. Me, Soldier Boy, even though I've never actually heard Seren, Sensei Aratamasu, check out On Bruno Mars, My Internet Girlfriend, a homosexual, not a bulldagger, a gay woman, a woman who goes both ways, basically. She likes men way more than she likes women. But she will also have a woman and may even have a woman and have a goddamn family. Like we raising children with a goddamn woman. That's some of the most ridiculous bullshit I've ever heard, and I don't like shit like that. I despise any kind of homosexuality. I despise that shit. But she's a homosexual that I would love more than you can possibly imagine. I make an exception. You can be my girlfriend, and even if you leave me, so him leaves Edward, get with a woman, and it was my kids that I had with you, I'd be good with it. I'd be good with it. Yeah, whatever I did to make you leave me as much as I love you, Barney style, man, I deserved it. I deserve that disgrace that my woman who loves me and loves me left me for. Oh, God. I must have made a Naomi Banks level F simp bullshit. I must have went full Naomi Banks with Serenity if we actually got together and she left me for a woman and then took my kids from me, that I would have no problem keeping with me in whatever struggle life I can eke out. Hey, Jim, real quick, before the video cut off, this AT&T smartphone get destroyed, whatever happens. Okay, do you know that I had to sign in to the Mr. Massman slash Mr. Love Man YouTube channel, a channel that has 50,000 views and is known by 50,000 people. Not big by any stretch of the imagination, but I didn't know that I was known by 50,000 people.
I thought 50,000 people checked me out and then forgot I ever existed. Like I was deleted from their brain. Like they saw me and forgot that I ever said what I said about Suge Knight. And they never heard or thought about me ever again. Oh yeah, that was cool. Okay, TikTok. Like I thought, oh, the retard effect. I said some cold shit about Suge Knight back in the day. I guess Suge Knight is back to being like one of them old stories, like cold case, back to work. 300 of y'all still checking up on a nigga. I, I mean, I don't know why my fan base is so big, and I don't know why the people that watch me won't help me, but damn, if they watching, I'm gonna keep posting. Maybe eventually one of them will actually do something for me for real. At least talk to me. At least talk. Damn. The only person who fuck with me that I recognize that is a subscriber of mine. This is not in any way referencing Naomi Banks. I screwed that up in a way that you can't even begin to understand. She was absolutely something great. We had a great thing going. And then I went full Joker. I'm talking full the Joker, like on Batman. Whatever the Joker would do to Harley Quinn when she effed up, and now it was time to be real Joker with Harley Quinn. Whatever that would have been, I should have done it. I should have been Two Face then. It should have been like Two Face. Man, I am Edward J. Anderson Jr. and I'm Mr. Mass. Man, this ain't no just man show. You know you had a mother and a father, and after you screwed up the Naomi Banks shit, wound up in a city at least 5 hours from Shreveport. Man, you cold. You will be on cold. Deal with it. You're good at what you do. People care about you. People love you. People just don't know how to help you because you wasn't helping yourself. You didn't give anybody any way to actually give you no money. Don't nobody know how to get a paper check and mail to your address anymore. And you think a young person can go to a bank, fill out, do the paperwork, get ask a modern bank in 2020, and like let's say this started in the year 2020. In the year 20, like okay, it's 2023. Let's say 2019. 2019. All my life I feel like a little boy. I'm a child, man. When I was younger, I wanted to defeat death, beat Peter Pan, whatever the hell I was trying to do against the wicked evil forces that run this world. Man, I was really trying to do something, but man, I lost Willie Williams, a woman that held on to me for 7 good years, man. I mean, when I got out of college, I stopped talking to her for a little while, but I was hanging out with a man that was a friend then, but is my brother now. A man who was my friend, a man by the name of Julian Gaines. We was at the movies. We were watching the movies. But he was my absolute friend in high school. And I graduated college and he was doing whatever he was doing. And he had a car, he had money. I called him up, he paid for me to see a movie. And we were seeing a movie together. But I was kicking it with Julian, somebody who I loved to kick it with. Back in high school, he made references to having sex with women, but in college, and only he ain't really like ever had no girlfriend, and he talked a lot about time. It's almost 10 o'clock. Let me wrap this up. I got about 5 more minutes. Okay, Jim, let me sew this up. Bottom line, let me stone cold see off in this shit. If you can help me, I need your help. Give me a phone number. Send me some money. Shout me out. Give me an interview with Jim Carrey. um, uh, Help me promote a guy by the name of Sergeant Willie P. Sergeant Willie P ain't no kind of nonsense. Everything you want or need to know, Sergeant Willie P got it, and it's a black man. He don't show his face. It's not singing. It's not dancing. It's not rapping. It is the best thing you have ever heard of in your life. It's the absolute greatest. He is my OG. And if you love me, somebody who loves you as a human being more than anybody could ever love another man, and you white, and I'm black, and I'm ghetto, and I'm racist. Man, come on, son. You're a good white man. You old John Horse. I'm gonna take myself and my children. to die for another race of people because I'm that damn good. You that kind of white man. You that kind of good. You that kind of honorable. I love you. I celebrate you. Honor you. And I acknowledge you were every bit as good of a man as Patrice of Nick, Marlon, Case Close, Bird Bringer, Quarters Adjourned. Bang bang is the sound of the gavel. Get a watch. A watch, goddammit. Bang bang is the sound of the drum. Quarters Adjourned. Case dismissed. Get the fuck out of my and what they say. Flip. Check out and lastly, check out a little flip, the king of the flippers. A song called Game Over by Lil Flip. I don't know what region of rap he from. Lil Flip, Game Over. It's a song, a metaphor about a man who's doing a pinball machine, struggle of life. He know how to deal with whatever. And one more song. I don't give a damn if you like rap or not. Play Chameleon as she gon' already know. Play Chameleon as she gon' already. I don't give a fuck. Play Chameleon as she gon' already know. It's the best song you ever heard. You gon' love this shit. And it's my shit. Chameleon as she gon' already. The best song of all time. By one of the greatest rappers ever do it. If he wanted to be the king, he would have been the king. But he's an American black man. Ugly. New York nigga. Be the king. Fuck Jay-Z. Soulja Boy. Protect you at all costs. Jim Cornette. Goodbye. Dragon Ball Z. The dragon. Shinron. Your wish has been granted. By Goku. Bear. Wrestling. You ain't gotta give a fuck. Man, I don't give a fuck. I got Jesse James, Billy the Kid levels of I don't give a fuck. I'm old Sam Jackson. I walk the earth. Pulp Fiction style. You really gotta care what Cheryl Anderson, Cheryl J. J. E. was trying to do to me, man. Fuck that bitch. I wish I would, man. I don't give a